You feeling the pain train yet, Abe? Maybe, maybe. All right, screw it, random. What do we got? Wormkin Stygian. Seraph the Patient. I hate Seraph the Patient. I wish it just wasn't so uncomfortable today. I'm very hot. Consume or steward units? Well, we don't consume anything, so we'll take better steward units temporarily. Random BS, go! Strike, gain 1, inspire, reap. Decayer is a bit of a tank, but the Infector does a lot of damage, which I like. I like getting the early gold just so that we can go to the shop and reroll if we have to. Units appear in each floor. It's Infector and Frozen Lances. You know what? Let's say no. I might be trying to play a little bit too aggressively with some of this nonsense. No, you think? I mean, this is actually going like surprisingly well, at least right now. At least I know exactly what I need to play and when I should play it. You know what, if you hit the pyre once, I really don't mind. I think I'd much rather build up a train steward floor for next turn. I was gonna say hopefully I'll get lucky enough to kill you, but I guess we are killing you with the train stewards themselves. But you know what? That actually works pretty well. All right. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Dun. Extract 1, apply 10. I really like this card. Ice Tornado. Infused Permafrost. I also really like this card. You can just make it cheap and then just play it for 1, or you could just hold them in your hand and play it when you need something that kills enemies. I'm gonna take a 3rd Ice Tornado. We're definitely gonna go for a unit. Quick means maybe we can get a Cold Celia. Extract, I love this card. Consume, add copies to your hand is nice, and Volatile Gauge has its place. Are we okay, you know, pulling Ice Tornadoes and then playing them on the cheap? Yeah. I mean, it does get through the deck a little bit faster, but I do like the Carving Carrasca as well. It doesn't draw, but it does give you energy and the infusion immediately. Screw it, I'm going pure random. Eel Gorgon, infused. All right, I'm taking an Eel Gorgon. Quick won't apply though. Neither does Multi-Strike. We're looking for Large Stone, probably. Now what? Now I don't know because we got exactly what we wanted. Actually, I think what we do is we play the Eel Gorgon right behind our champion and then just let the Eel Gorgon get buffed by the damage output of the champion. But we'll take the one that makes units behind the champion do more damage for every incant shard thing. So maybe I'll just make like a big train steward. You having more health is also great, but I mean, we could just give you like another large stone, maybe, in the future. I'm gonna leave that slot open, but I'm gonna just upgrade a train steward for the hell of it, and then we'll get the heck out of here. There is a Divine Temple coming up. I don't know what I'm looking for out of the unit meld. Basically like a Siren. A Siren would be perfect, and we can, I think, do this now. A Siren would be perfect because a Siren would buff attack and defense of the Eel Gorgon. We could also just dupe the Eel Gorgon at some point. Also, how much is this card? Hold on. Stygian unit rare. Normally it costs 2, so this is also a good opportunity to get value out of Volatile Gauge. It might be cheaper, like it is right now. So for instance, don't play here, play here. You know what? That's fine. It's not like we can ascend, but we can put train stewards in front of these units, so we'll just do it like this. I was gonna say, hopefully we get another ice tornado. I gotta play it down here. I can play a train steward here to slow you down. That's fine. Brief repose. Well, this is a weird one, but I guess you just play a train steward and then a frozen lance. We got a cheap ice tornado. You're a sweeper, which is very annoying, but oh well. You probably want to buff your health. Actually really like this. Buff your health and then play the ice tornado down here. You did just wipe the whole floor though. But you're gonna take a lot of damage here. You're almost dead. This is going very well. Our Gorgon didn't even do anything. Now, unfortunately, there's no ascends at all in either of these clans. There's a descend in Stygian, but I don't think there's an ascend or a descend in Wormkin, because I would love to ascend to the top floor, but I don't think that's gonna happen. +5 and +5 per, no thank you. I think we skip these, they're not good enough. Guardian's Amulet is actually fine because it'll be cheap in a lot of situations, but I don't know if it's that good. Good dog dude, welcome to the stream. What are the challenges? This is extra pain train. Minor bosses enter with stealth 5. All enemy units enter with spikes 1, and then we have 5 deadweights in our deck. Garbage cards. Pretty tough one. I've died like 8 times in a row. Zero says can get lucky in the cavern with the crane thing. No, unfortunately the crane doesn't work on friendlies. The trap door does work on friendlies, but it still applies daze for 2 turns. But the crane, you can't play it on friendlies. I know, boo. I don't know if we want a sap, but it is an expensive card. I mean, it's good for double stack. I don't think we need it though, but like, I think it could be okay. It's not really worth that much is the thing. So we want to go yes. A siren would be insane. Not the rage one. The rage one won't work, but the other one will. Please. Multi-strike. It doesn't work on Eel Gorgon. Multi-strike nor quick. It's not what we were looking for. We have multi-strike, right? I don't think we want Cold Celia. Like, we don't really need a sweeper. Due to the fact that all enemies have spikes, even if we give them quick, they're still taking a lot of damage. Really, Frost Shark would be the perfect thing to get. +10 health and strike, apply Frostbite 3 to the attacked unit, +5 attack, and it can't gain Rage 1. No, this is not what we're looking for. I think we skip, which I hate. There is another unit melder coming up. What is the Eel Gorgons? Multi-strike and +1. Can you infuse an Eel Gorgon into an Eel Gorgon to get 1 multi-strike? Is that any good? I don't think it is. But I really like the idea of maybe getting another Eel Gorgon. We don't really want to Hellvent and dupe the Eel Gorgon though, unless we can put them on the same floor. Maybe we can get a lucky draw here out of the caverns though. I'm gonna reroll. Multi-strike is good, but quick is also good, but I guess I was kind of hoping for like a, I don't know what, another large stone maybe. Let's see what we get. +1 energy per turn for every 2 blight cards in your deck. Sure. Sure. Give me like Well, these are scourges, right? No, they're blights. Yeah, give me like 9 energy per turn. Why not? That seems okay. I guess we'll buff another train steward. Greatest spell to cost -2. +10 magic power and piercing. Yeah, why not? Actually, we probably didn't need to make it cost -2 now that we have like 8 energy per turn, but whatever, I did it. There's no going back. There's no going back now, boys! We have 7 energy. You 12 damage. A train steward can keep the Eel Gorgon alive. So here's what we're gonna do. Eel Gorgon, Spine Chief, Bogfly. Start working you down. Hello. This is what we want here. You push, which is really annoying. We could just put the train steward in the back though and have it get pushed to the back, which would be not bad on this turn, I think. I think what I will do though is actually play you down here to tank. And then we can play cheap spells up here, but I really want to play... I want to play an Ice Tornado here. And then we can play you. And then you, and then you. Now you're taking 68 damage. Ah, our Eel Gorgon did take quite a bit because of the multi-strike, huh? Yeah, that's fair. We do have more train stewards coming up. Who gets the Echo Infusion? Because it's tough, because if you put the train steward in the front, it could get knocked to the back. If you play it in the back, then the Eel Gorgon could get knocked to the back, but if she doesn't come up to the top floor and knock it to the back, then we're gonna have the Eel Gorgon at the front, which is not what we want. So I think we don't play the train steward, or we play it down here, like in the middle. I think we want to buff your health. Still have 6 energy. I will play the train steward. I will... Wouldn't mind you dying, but you'll die later anyways. Actually, you're gonna get knocked to the back. In which case, let's make sure that you die. That way we have the opportunity to play another train steward in front there. So this is actually kind of fine. We know we're gonna get another train steward next turn, so we can put a Bogfly in front to tank this shot. I've got freaking plays. You can go here. And then honestly, we're using these frost storms here to actually do damage to the boss, because I think we have to. Okay, you have to tank. You're gonna live. No, you're not. You... I wouldn't mind. I don't mind doing this, because that'll kill you, and then we'll play this here. Ensures that that unit lives for a little while longer. How much damage are you taking? 21. You're actually healing. Not ideal. So kill both units and we take no damage. Then... you don't matter, you're dead anyways. I will take... playing the Frozen Lance does 25 more damage to you. Let's just do it like, this, doesn't matter. I think we're gonna get you. We're buffing the health of that Eel Gorgon. I'm realizing, as I tend to do, we need more damage output, we need more healing, we need more capability of keeping our units alive. Guardian Amulet makes the Train Steward live for a turn, so it's weirdly... Well, I mean, any spell will finish this off, but I'm like, Echo Infusion you and then Guardian Amulet is actually a little bit better. Okay. It's for the second time we've defeated the first boss. Let's go. Perfect Insanity, extract 6, gift for a guard. Siren Song, ascend and apply daze 3. Extract 6, apply -666. I think Perfect Insanity can totally work because we have a strike champion. Bog Deep Cocoon, +20, +10, +1, and trample. What I like about that is that behind the champion, it will probably hatch eventually. What I don't like about it is that, let's say we put this inside of the Eel Gorgon, trample as a status effect will be removed, because Eel Gorgon's whole thing is every turn there's no status effects on Eel Gorgon. They all get purged. Multi-strike, quick, trample. So we could put Bog Deep Cocoon into the Chrysalis and then it'll get +20, +10, and +1 capacity, but then we still don't have the capacity to play it behind the champion. Bog Deep Cocoon is playable and it is a expensive unit and it will be able to hatch at some point. It's a 60 health unit with 90 damage. That's not worth it though. Like, that's not worth Shell 12. You're telling me I have to play 12 spells to make a 90-60 unit? I could play like 3 spells to make you 90-60. Well, if I play 4 spells, you'll have 80 damage. It's like Bog Deep Cocoon, it weirds me out because I just don't understand what to do with it. If we get Dante though, I can totally see this. Multi-strike and +1 energy. We could put Eel Gorgon inside of the Cocoon, but even that is like terrible. And the Cocoon has 1 HP. You gotta keep it alive at 1 HP for like 10 turns. All right, that might be a little bit excessive. It's not 10 turns, but... Burke says, I love that it's dark for a couple of hours and it's only 7 p.m. Yeah, it got dark at like 5. Oh yeah, we also lost an hour because of daylight savings time, so it's way darker, way earlier. Fair point. What would you do, chat? Because I don't know. Bog Chrysalis, maybe? Multi-strike flies behind the champion, but the champion's still gonna take damage. Like, we just have no healing in the deck right now. Echo Infusion is our heal card, and we need this thing to have holdover. Holdover. Take the money and run, says Bard of Bobridge. I think we need to take a unit. The question is which unit? We're going to go to the Stygian Banner, look for another Siren, go to the temple, meld, and then Hellvent. We're gonna do something. The question is what? I kind of like Bog Chrysalis because it can get stats. It can get multi-strike, it can get trample, and then it's gonna have 2 of them come out. I don't know, I could just make a good train steward, I guess, but that doesn't seem very good. I mean, I think there's a reason why I've never gilded this card. I've never want to run with Bog Deep Cocoon. I don't think it's very good. I think you have to build around it, which requires the other champion or shell cards. I don't think this is going to work. I also don't think Bog Chrysalis is going to work. So am I just going to take another unit, meld it inside of the Eel Gorgon, and then duplicate it? Probably. So I think I'm going to take the money and run. We have to go capacity, though, because we need to be able to play the Gorgon behind the champion, unless we get some super large stone-esque thing. 30 magic power intrinsic, and a Siren of the Sea with Incant +1/+1, which is exactly what we are looking for. You get sacked, you go in the Gorgon. Now the Gorgon can scale. And I actually think now, maybe we don't dupe the Gorgon. One Gorgon might be enough. Maybe we just dupe like our good Ice Tornado, although it's gonna be an expensive dupe. Man, that's so good. Friendly units being stronger is good, but just a tank is also fantastic. The Infector is strangely tanky. What is this, Corruptor? Which one has more health? It'll gain 40 health later versus 30 health on this path. Because we strike gain, I really like the idea of the friendly units being stronger. I actually think we could probably go Corruptor so that the Gorgon can scale in damage. We'll lose a little bit of health, but we'll gain a lot of offense as a result. So I think we're gonna do Corruptor. And then we can't really play a second Eel Gorgon, unfortunately. We could still dupe it, but I actually think Ice Tornado is what we're looking for. It's a great spell. We could also maybe double up on an Echo Infusion, but now, thinning out the deck is another thing that I would love to do at some point. Just saying. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike for an artifact. I'm gonna turn this on. We actually have a lot of damage spells. It's hard to draw through the deck fast enough to get them all, but we know how we're gonna play this. We're playing top floor and then all of our Train Stewards and Ice Tornadoes down here. Like, we have a strat. I'm surprised that didn't hit the backline unit once, but that's okay. It ruined one draw and 2 energy. It's actually pretty bad luck, but we can at least do that. I mean, we've got a ton of energy, so we kind of have the draw to make it work. There's our good Ice Tornadoes. We'll play 1. Wipes the floor, then we take no damage. We should probably play 1 here. Well, we should probably play the Train Steward as well. I would like you to not add garbage to my deck. Thank you. We already have maximum Echo capacity on the floor, and the Spine Chief will make sure that the Echo capacity stays high and gets higher. I'm just remembering something. We should play some spells. We need to play spells whenever possible because of the +1/+1 on the Eel Gorgon. And Perfect Insanity is very easily playable on the floor due to the fact that we are gaining triggers every time. So in fact, we could Echo Infusion to gain 10 health, but we still are losing 22, or play Frozen Lands to Frozen Lands Perfect Insanity and take no damage on the floor, which is probably better. I think that's okay. We lose all of our shards, but we actually get a lot of value. And then you know what? Why can I not kill you? You just refuse to die, huh? Okay. And then Perfect Insanity, if we can make it work here, you know, kill bosses is fantastic, but you know, we'll see. think the sap is worth a lot. We're gonna get a lot of garbage added to our deck really quickly here. Perfect Insanity could be played. You do have a lot of garbage. You do 25, 20. You're gonna do, oh, you have stealth. Oh, I forgot all about the damn stealth already. I hate it. I need the +1/+1 more than anything else here. Can I even kill you? Hit, 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 hit. I can kill you. We are going to die because of the damn stealth. This challenge, man, it is destroying me. Maybe we shouldn't have gone that heavy on the pack shards, but the stealth. Oh my god. I gotta look at something. Because I've done this before. What is it? Pain Train? Pain Train. I failed it the first time, and I won the second time. And this was like pre-Divinity Superness. What was I using on that run? Hello, my name is Abe. Yeah, that's me. Oh, why do I sound so weird? What was I using? I was using a Hornbreaker Prince build, and then I restarted because I didn't get what I wanted. Was it just yeah, it was just Revenge Hornbreaker Prince. Is that it? That's all I need? Revenge Hornbreaker Prince with spikes so that he can get stronger every time something hits him. I mean, if you get some lucky setup, that's actually pretty good. It is just hard to get the setup that you need to make it happen, but like, okay. There you go. And then you probably want a Root Seed because we're gonna get armor off the champion. Sure, Hellhorn Awoken. Revenge Champion, please. This is actually pretty good, except for you, buff debuff Seraph, but if we can get enough health, maybe. All right, let's see. Summon 4 random units from your deck to the middle floor. Well, I mean, you know, we don't need that much energy. We don't need those train stewards either, although it would be a good way of summoning big units. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna take it. I'm actually gonna just reset. I really specifically want the champion of Revenge. Okay, we're gonna take this one. Ascend or descend also apply days. We have no ascends or descends. 15 pyre armor every battle. Count me in. Demon units get multi-strike. Actually, these are all really good. But I have to admit, demon units with multi-strike seems fantastic. A sting every turn is pretty good too, but let's go for that demon unit multi-strike for later. Enemy units enter with spikes 3 for 75 gold. No! I refuse! I absolutely refuse. Now, how the hell do we actually scale the damage of the champion enough to get kills? Get rid of your damage shield. I guess we can weaken enemies with imps and then just stack the damage with the root seeds, maybe? I mean, I don't even think it's worth playing a train steward. 13 damage. I think we'll wipe you. Just make you a little bit stronger. I think we just have to do whatever we can. You suck. But I mean, if I stack enough regen, maybe we can stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Sorry. 31? Get down to 40. And then you'll get hit once. You'll go to... You gain 1 rage. 2 rage. You get 4 damage. You get to 35. Get this. Can't quite kill you. So let's stop you from hitting the pyre, and then I will kill you as well. It doesn't purge stealth, but it at least stops the pyre from taking damage. Actually, this is a very good play. I don't think you're gonna kill my champion. Yeah, we're winning. Wow, incredible. And we took no pyre damage as well. I still don't think we have like a good setup, not until we get some specific cards added to the deck. Hidden Passage is not what we're looking for. Armor, I suppose? I mean, Rage Gain is nice as well, but I think I like the armor. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. And then Steel Enhancer Sting or Razor Sharp Edge. I probably would take Razor Sharp. It's more of a damage bonus. Health is important, but I still like it. And let's see what unit we have today. What unit are we gonna have that we don't want? Large Stone. Animus of Will? No. Shattered Shell, though, is kind of tempting. Something that maybe we could apply quick to and then weaken units, but we really don't want anything but the champion to get kills, but we really need like spikes to show up. But I think for now we could probably take a Shattered Shell. It's not great. But it's something. And then give it a quick little Large Stone. There you go. And then we do nothing. I really don't like getting the Divine Temple this early, because if you get a Divine Temple this early, you only have 1 unit. Like, you can't do any unit melding. I kind of wish they could only show up like after the first boss maybe, but the early game would be a little hard. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack. Spikes units are gonna die in 1 torch anyways, so I actually think we can turn this on for a unit draft. We have damage spells we can use to kill these guys. Not the front tank, but... well, you know, whatever. I think we're gonna do it like this. We should not have done it like this, because now I can't kill the collector unless I get a torch, because the molting imp wouldn't have been able to kill it, but that is fine. Honestly, I mean, we have torches coming up, but I'm just gonna kill you. Now I know this stops the champion from getting kills, although he is actually getting a kill right now. I think I'm okay with that, because the champion doesn't need the Wildwood Sap, you need the Wildwood Sap. So if I can get the champion some kills, this is a very good one, then the champion can get armor in the back and maybe survive hits against these enemies. And it seems like it's working. So yeah, we want... we're just gonna play this. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. He should be dead, you know. Regen on the front, armor on the back. Totally worked. Okay. And we are gaining rage in the back because of the spikes anyways. Egnarts, welcome. How's it going today? How are you doing? I'm gonna take a wake for a big heal. And I think we do want the... well, Animus is fine, but Horned Warrior is actually a little better. Weirdly enough. Normally this doesn't happen, but yeah, we actually have more damage output from the Horned Warrior because it already has the same multi-strike and it has better stats. Rail Beater, melee weakness. It's actually interesting because it might work for allowing the champion to get some kills, but I think I just want a multi-hit unit. We're gonna need to do something else with it though because it needs to have more health, but give it a shot. We really don't want to put Fragile on anything, so we're not gonna meld it inside of the Shattered Shell. We could go left and maybe hope for a Demon Fiend and get a Relic. It is tempting. Fighting the first boss. Gains more protection with each unit she slays, so gain armor on kills, not that bad. I would like to get an artifact. Yeah. I think we need to look for more units. Conserve energy, that's a nice one. Okay, well we're gonna do this again, huh? All right, I will take... Alpha Fiend is actually tempting because an Alpha Fiend inside of the Horned Warrior will have scaling, but the Demon Fiend also gives it health. We'll put you in the Horned Warrior. 45. You're better than the freaking Animus that we had earlier. You don't need anything to have intrinsic, -2. I mean, On the Awake is tempting, but I'm not gonna go that heavy on the pack shards. I can't, I really can't. Your pyre kills a unit, restore 5 health. We'll just make, well, giving you the health isn't good. Sure, give me your pyre can heal. Because we didn't upgrade the Horned Warrior, I don't want to fill up one of its slots with plus 25 HP. Enemies enter with Rage. That tells me I know exactly where I want to play all my units. You're gonna go up here, you're gonna go here. We're gonna play the Horned Warrior at the top, and then hope that our champion can maybe get some easy kills. We really do need to weaken units that move up, though, is the problem. Although we could just dump some regen on him if we need to, which we need to. Like, I need you to have enough damage to kill this unit. So, heal. Buff your damage, 28. I think we'll be able to kill you. Yeah, so that should give us a little bit of armor. Although now you're attacking me, and you're killing my champion. Can I keep my champion alive? I actually don't think so. We gained 10 armor, but that's not good enough. I mean, we could just ignore the champion, focus on the Horned Warrior, keep him alive. You know what, we should have played Shattered Shell Horned Warrior. That would have been a much better combo. So we're gonna let him go. I'm gonna buff you. We didn't get the kill at all because, right, the champion died before the enemy attacked. That actually makes a lot of sense. Wish I had like an Ascend or something. I mean, we may have just misplayed ourselves to death is the problem. We really should have played the freaking Torch as well. What are you thinking, my dude? Actually, I think we'll be fine. The one thing that we need, weirdly enough, and maybe it's not so weird, I just want spikes. If we get spikes, our champion can tank. Transcendent summon. I mean, if we make the Transcendent endless, it's actually not a bad play. Impalade is also a very good spell. And Last Stand is actually pretty good for making your champion able to get kills. We have no other rage gain though. I think I'd like to try Transcend Imp. Because we have a lot of other imps. Oh my god. Warrior and animus of will, consumer of crowns. Dun 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 dun. Ignarts asks, what do? Disposable says, this is a hard-as-S challenge with no upside. Egnart says, sounds like a good time. That is what we are doing. You are watching a grown man suffer and pull out his hair. And cry to the gods of gaming. Consumer multi-strike is buff. So here's the thing. We have Unbroken Horn. Unbroken Horn doesn't make Consumer of Crowns playable because the problem is if you draw Consumer on turn 1, you still can't play it. You have to draw it on turn like 3 after you play all the imps that you want to play in order to reduce the cost. And at 140, it is good. Is it good enough? I don't know. It could be playable, but we really just need it to be cheaper. It is tempting though, isn't it? I guess what you would do here is probably just go for energy, right? I mean, we conserve energy, so we'll give it a shot. We'll go to the right. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. What's here? Ignart says, every time I catch Abe playing Monster Train, I want to play it myself. Yeah, good freaking luck. I like a piercing vent. I will admit to that. I don't know, Consumer in a Shattered Shell? That's pretty bad. We could put Consumer inside of a Transcendent, which makes it free, which is interesting because then maybe you could actually make this thing endless and keep bringing it back, but I don't really like running with imp builds. I do like an Awoken Hollow. Plus 15, plus 15, plus 1 in Rejuvenate is actually pretty good. It's a functional tank. And you know what? I actually like the idea of that because we can put Horned Warrior behind it. No, we can't. We could take Capacity and then put Horned Warrior behind it. I really like Awoken Hollow. Hold on. We could also make something else a tank. Like we could put the Hollow in the Shattered Shell. And then I guess Shattered Shell could go behind the champion, and then the champion, if we get Capacity later, the champion could clean up while the Shattered Shell has quick, but then the champion would also need to be able to get kills, and he would need spikes, but if we get spikes, we don't want him to be quick. What's the unit melding? Is the unit melding gonna be... I don't know. I mean, these are our units. We don't have any more units coming, so we have to make do with what we have. I don't think we need to do any melding right now. I think I would just prefer to remove like a couple of train stewards. We'll try to make a better champion, even though I really think that without spikes, he's pretty trash. And then we could duplicate a Horned Warrior, but I don't think that's good enough. This is not what I want, because I would very much love to be able to duplicate the Horned Warrior because he's my best unit right now, but I just don't see it being that good of a dupe. Like, because I mean, where are we going to play him? Are we going to play him on the bottom floor and then have him die in one turn because he has 35 HP and there's no tank in front of him? No. We could double a consumer and then put a consumer in a consumer so it only costs 7. We could double the Awoken Hollow and put an Awoken Hollow inside of an Awoken Hollow, which would give it Cultivate 4 on Rejuvenate, which is actually pretty good. But we have the problem of what the hell are you going to put behind the Awoken Hollow? Every unit that we have is insanely big except for the Hornbreaker Prince. Maybe we should have actually given the Hornbreaker Prince multi-strike, because that would have been a nice little combination there. He would have gained the armor, Awoken Hollow would have tanked. We could play imps behind the Awoken Hollow, but that doesn't seem that good now, does it? So yeah, I don't know. I've kind of hit my limit for decision making. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I think we should have gone capacity, actually. I'm like, I don't even want to really upgrade the vent. Just needed to sacrifice. Dun, 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 dun. And I think maybe Shattered Shell's the tank. Put the Awoken Hollow inside of it, and then it can just keep itself alive while it's doing sweet stuff. It's gonna be real freaking big, though. Sure. And then, what do we dupe? Well, we could just duplicate, like, a good card. Want to duplicate a Transcendent? Sure. After all that, it's like, yeah, sure, Transcendent. You got it. Restore all health when they move up a floor. Haste. Horned Warrior cannot necessarily get the kill on its own, but it is close. I think that we will... not turn this on. This is that's the only challenge that I would reject, basically. Oh look, Consumer of Crowns. Who would have thunked it? So we will play you. And I will play you. And then I will play nothing. And the real question is, can you actually get some kills and like start tanking up a little bit? Why are you dying? Because I have to play this for 6 energy in order to kill you so you don't kill me. Is that really how this is gonna work? Actually, we're dying to spikes, is how that's working. We'll play this. 10 damage is still good enough, but you would live. I don't mind you dying, you kind of did your job already. You hit me, I gain rage, I attack, I get the kill, I lose 1. Right, okay. You're only losing 36 HP though, but you are gonna go to the 2nd floor. Well, let me look at this. I'm taking 43. Awake is in the draw pile. Bella helpers are coming up. $30. We're taking 39 plus 2. We're taking 41. We're taking exactly 43. Actually, the torch keeps you alive. Do I try to heal you? I guess you do have the cultivation trigger, so sure. And then let's buff you, and then let's get the gold. If I can keep you alive, I would like to, and ideally I would get some Transcendence with armor to help out there, but let's start here. You are dying. And I understand. I do. I don't like it, but I understand it. If you're dying, you had damage shield. I could have killed you. I could have killed you. If I had torched you and then played the imp, it would have actually killed him and kept the Shattered Shell alive. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll just do it like this. We'll just accept that that Shattered Shell is gonna be freaking terrible. And that some units might, you know, make it through right here. Also, our champion is gonna die next turn. We're dead. I don't see us making it through this right now. I don't know, maybe, well, no, I don't, because this guy's gonna have just an infinite amount of stealth, and he's gonna do 32 damage on the top floor because he has innate multi-strike. It's this guy again. We got so many pack shards, this guy, this Joker managed to pick up so much freaking stealth that he's a pain in the ass. However, well, maybe we want him to make it to the top floor then, so he's doing less damage, but I actually kind of want to hope that we can maybe pick up like a... Consumer of Crowns. We gain 4 energy. We can play... Can we play Consumer? I don't think we can. We have to draw an imp to play Consumer. And we didn't. I mean, what's the Transcendent gonna do? 10 damage? I guess you might as well. Oh. Hey, Consumer. Consumer! Alright, well, let's restart this run. Well, you're gonna be doing 46 damage per turn? My god. I mean, we didn't get any of the cards we wanted, which was really just spikes, so I'm sad about that. Kind of feel like maybe just doing random again. Because if I go random and it doesn't work out, well, hey, I can just blame the game. Apparently, this is what we're doing today, by the way. I'm just gonna be playing a lot of Monster Train and then hopefully maybe getting lucky and then actually winning a run. So good luck. Blights and Scourges cost 0. Sure, it's not good at all, but I'll take it. Gorge or Trample? Well, we have a lot of packed morsels, so give me Gorge Penumbra. Divine Boons. I always like going for the first gold one. Maybe this is what's screwing me up. Maybe the extra pack shard difficulty is getting me killed. Armor 10. Hornbreak can still get a kill. So I'll turn it on. We have we have like 5 turns to draw Hornbreaks to kill these guys. It's not that bad. Do something like this. Maybe we can work you down with torches, but I doubt it. We would have to shuffle in order for that to happen, so probably not. I could also cave you all in, but that just seems like a bit of a waste of time. It would buy me time, but we're already killing you. We just need to worry about you. Yeah, I don't think you cave in. I think we'll just play another Morcel. That extra damage in the front, thanks to the Train Stewards, is basically worthless, but that's fine. Now, I suppose we should stop you because there's a chance we can kill you. I don't know what we would draw. Well, a Hornbreak would stop one of you. So yeah, we'll kill you. I should have played the other Train Steward. We're not gonna be able to stop you. 48. You have 50? There you go. We're gonna take 12 damage on the pyre. Killing you saves us a lot of pain. The problem is our champion only has 28 health. They are still going to die unless we give them... We're attacking once. We need lifesteal. We got it. Now you're dead. Okay. Easy! XZZ2 welcome asks, is this Hyperlight Drifter? Aranistan says it's the new update. Look, I also would like to play some Hyperlight at some point, but this is a hard challenge and it's pissing me off that I haven't completed it yet. Battle Dinosaur welcome. TIL, there's more strategy to this game than what I usually use. Well, when you're dealing with this Pain Train challenge, the only strategy is get lucky and die trying. I kind of like Pyre Chomper, but I don't really think we need the energy. Do we need the rage? There might become a situation where a rage is appropriate. Vent is okay. You know, I kind of like Pyre Chomper just for the -4 energy on the unit essence, but I don't think I've ever used that appropriately. Let's go Rage. Okay, well, I know what I like. What I like is Morsel Maker. Actually works pretty good with our champion, if we have to. I like this. Quick. I also like the fact that we have a horde instead of a temple. And I kind of like the fact we have a horned warrior, because we can meld Morsel Maker into the horned warrior, then we have something that scales. So, do we want horned warrior to be quick? I want horned warrior to have more multi-strike. Quick would be good as well, but I think multi-strike would be better. We can't afford both. We really do need you to have a more multi-strike, but I'll tell you what, I'll take quick. I'll take the artifact. 20th morsel, 150 damage. We actually do have a lot of morsel plays thanks to packed morsels. That being said, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we'd have to shuffle, and because our deck is so thick with dead weights, it's hard. Kind of just like jack strips just to help. We can probably do this. Jack strips is surprisingly useful. I like this, by the way, because we know that the Horned Warrior is not going to be very helpful. He's just, yeah, we upgraded him, but he's not for this combat. He's for future combat. Spikes 1 versus Spikes 4 doesn't really change much. You have to go there. You might as well just do 30 damage and then die. I can kill you. Oh, but I can't play Morsel Maker. Why? Why? Well, I guess we're not gonna play Morsel Maker. We play a lot of morsels ourselves. I just wish we could have gotten that to work. Anyways, play it like this. Oh, there's all my morsels, by the way. Gain 2 damage. I need to kill you. You're all gonna die. Will Rage do it? Let's find out. Plus 20 damage. You'll go to, wow, just health morsels, huh? Sucks. No, it's not gonna do it. I mean, if Ritual Battle doesn't kill you, I'd rather not scale your damage and let you hit the pyre once. Although I think you're gonna hit the pyre twice, so Rage would actually probably save us some damage. You're all gonna die anyways. The Train Stew would actually... Yeah, well, it doesn't do better. It doesn't stop the spikes gain at all, unfortunately, but we can play it, just dump it. Although we're not gonna shuffle before it. Yeah, like, thanks to having a 30-card deck, we don't shuffle before the boss shows up. We get through the deck exactly once, and then that's it. You have 61 HP. So you're gonna hit the pyre twice. I think I will play Rage. Now you'll hit the pyre once. And then, honestly, get out of my deck. That was painful, but we knew it was gonna happen. And you are dying. By the definition of barely, you are dying. So, just don't do anything. At least with Penumbra, we can scale through gorging to survive the Relentless, but this is not what we're looking for. I kind of like Prismal Dust for Relentless. I don't think we need any of these. Dante. No, Divine Artifact. Draw, friendly units gain more damage on Slay or start with 30 armor. Dude, give me 30 armor. Units make it through every combat. I need the sustain, I need the protection. I've got to be honest, I actually like getting an artifact here. I don't think we need a unit because we're gonna meld and make a unit. Days when they enter the train. Consume, restore 5 pyre health? Yeah, okay. Days is good, but let's restore pyre health. Let's also make a good horned warrior. Okay, we're making something happen finally. 50 pack shards though. And then we got Dante. Okay, now I wish I had not done the unit melding, but maybe we can come here and get another one of those morsel makers. Dante is good on his own though. And now can we live to get to Dante? Here's the deal. We don't save energy, do we? We got Space Prism! That's exactly what I wanted! You're not gonna die? Okay. Blows up twice? It does. So I tell you what. I mean, you're healing, so you actually don't really need the damage shield. We should give it to Dante. Although he's gonna ruin it on the spikes anyways, so maybe we should have just... well, I mean, it healed the pyre playing it. Forgot that we actually had a very good opportunity to play those Dante candles thanks to our Sinner's Salve. Do you need more damage or do you need more health? You're gonna go hit, kill the front enemy unit. You're gonna go to 6, you're gonna go to 29. If I draw a torch, I can kill you by playing this? Actually, no, we're gonna kill you because you're gonna take 2 damage on the next floor. So now you're both dead. And if you're both dead, we should give you health. Now, I know we're only playing like 1 morsel per floor. That's because we just don't have the capacity. Intrinsic and Spell Chain on the capacity up would be nice. We're going to take capacity after this combat, or maybe go for a Architect Penumbra. We do just kind of need more capacity. But this is not going that badly. So they move up to the top and then die. Okay. All right, what do we got? Another candle. We really need capacity though. I mean, we're only playing 1 morsel per turn. It's enough, but that's just because of the fact that we made a good horned warrior. You're actually worth more as a tank. Okay. Zegas Jr. says Dante has been blue-balled several times already. Plague Welcome says, I played a run today with Primordium Dante, and it ended up getting the Sans Seraph achievement. Primordium Dante is really good. We don't want this, we want Shroud Mitosis. Because you just have Dante do all the freaking gorging for you. How can we not take an Alpha Fiend and then put that inside of a Dante? Dante would have +5 attack per attack, and he's gonna come out with like 30 multi-strike. That seems pretty good. You know what we need? Cave-in holdover or intrinsic spell chain space prism. We've got so many like options on this run and I like it. I think I like the Alpha Fiend to scale a Dante later, and then we need capacity, and we need Architect. We actually really do need the Architect champion. Do we need unit upgrades? Yes, but I actually think card removal and then duplicating a Space Prism might be what we want. I really hope we get Architect Champion. I don't know how it works if what you don't get as an option here guaranteed shows up here, but I hope so because I want the freaking Architect. The achievement where you kill Seraph during the boss phase. I think I've done that before. I mean, the other day I had a turn 2 kill against Divinity, but I guess that was with Dante. That was with Dante, and then I made 7 Dantes on a floor. It was pretty good. We'll probably get Dante here, go left to the Merchant of Steel, and then upgrade our units. So let's go left here for the free card removal and the Umbra unit, which is not what we're looking for. So I don't think we're gonna take either of these. Crucible Collector is gonna last 1 turn on Dante. So I think we're just gonna accept that the Dante is gonna get the strike inside of it. And I think that's fine. Let's see if we get Architect. We don't, we have Trample. So I think Penumbra is going to take more gorging because we have no other gorge units, but I mean, we need capacity and we have capacity. Spell Chain we kind of need on Space Prism. We're not going to engage Pact. We're going to wait for the Dante and then Alpha Fiend him. That'll set us to like 90 shards, but like, you know, what are you going to do? And then, you know, I kind of like the idea of duping the Space Prism that we have. Even though it's not intrinsic, we need the capacity. We really need the capacity. Armor 15 doesn't really matter that much. Enemies might live for a floor and hit the pyre. I guess that does matter, but I mean, they already have 70 health in a lot of situations, so. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing. Although you do scale. Maybe we should have played on the bottom. Yeah, maybe we should have played on the bottom. I guess we could cave in. That doesn't seem very good, does it? You guys are gonna make it to the pyre at this rate. Just play the rage. We'll kill one of them, probably. Okay, so we need this, and we need this. You're gonna make it to the pyre and hit it once, but this gives us a lot of energy for the future. There's so many units that are making it up, though. Oh my god. They're so big, too! But we're killing 2 of them. That's pretty okay. And we're healing the pyre every time we play a packed morsels anyways. We want to play the other packed morsels? I don't think we need to. Maybe just save it. And, well, I don't know. I'm gonna shuffle anyways. Might as well play it now. I was gonna say look for the best morsels, and, well, we got 3 good morsels, so. Surprisingly doing pretty well here. You're living. I don't think I can stop you, which means you're gonna hit the pyre a lot. Like a lot. So what I'm gonna do is just heal the pyre. I mean, I do like being able to heal the pyre as we go. It means if we take damage like that, we took like 60, it doesn't mean the end. Although we are dead now because I can't kill you. So we've lost again. Although this wasn't it's weird because this was not really because of extra pain train. This is just because we just didn't do enough damage. The Horned Warrior, unfortunately, can barely not kill the front enemy unit. So he's taking 2 shots to kill a clip defender, and then Penumbra is killing the second unit, and then the third one makes it through. Yeah, I mean, 2 units made it through, but that's enough. Pack shards definitely made those guys stronger, but like, you know, the trials didn't. It was armor, wasn't it, on the trial? Actually, the trial may have gotten us killed because we might have been able to do enough damage without the extra 15 armor. But it's like so close, and you never expect armor 15 to make that much of a difference, but it's like, it's perfect. We were just barely under the damage threshold to kill the unit, and then the one behind him made it up at full health. I actually think the armor did kill us there. And I'm starting to think that I'm going way too heavy on these trials. Because if we didn't take the armor, we may have won, but you know, there's no way to know that going into it. It's a living.